If you are new to the Healing Rain community, you may not know that we regularly have a Healing Rain broadcast on Thursdays. And this week we've got a special treat, and I'm going to give you a sneak preview. This is not in the interview that's coming up on Thursday, but I just wanted you to get a taste of Jeffrey Fazl. Here it is. Listen to him.
Next morning, when I woke up in the morning, Sunday morning, and we were going to go to this church with Ken. It was a very, very conservative church. And in the morning, I had this very clear picture of an elderly woman and focused in on a ring on her finger. And I said, Jesus, who is that? And he said, you're going to meet this woman today. I want you to give her this word for her son. And I've never seen anything so clear. I mean, so clear. The ring on her finger, the clarity, what I was saying. So I went to this church. We sat through the whole meeting and nothing. I don't know. Well, I must have missed that, or I don't understand that. And then Ken comes walking through the door after going to pick up his daughter. He's walking with an elderly woman. Well, that elderly woman was the woman. And I went, that's her. And he was bringing her to meet me. So she came home, she sat down, her name was Betty. And I looked at her finger. I said, could I see that ring? She held up her hand. It was the exact ring that Jesus showed me. And I said, do you have two sons? And she said, yes, I do. She said, but not from birthing. I married a man who had two boys, but they're my sons. I said, yeah, I know. And I said, one of them is about 6'3", dark hair, and he's in an executive position. She goes, yes. I said, Jesus, I saw you this morning. Jesus asked me to tell you this. And she just cried. She said, I've been praying for that boy for so long. It was such a timely word for her. And I said, Betty, who are you? She says, oh, she goes, I'm the daughter of the woman who ran all of Amy Simple McPherson's feeding programs.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
Like she was in her 80s, Betty. And I looked at her and I said, oh, Betty, you got to pray for me. This is a very conservative church. Betty lays hands on me, unleashes this prayer in tongues that sounded like it was coming out of a 25-year-old radical. Man, she flattened me on the floor. Ken's crying. She gets on. I mean, this lady was on fire. 80-year-old Betty. God has got something he wants to do that stems back to Amy Simple McPherson. I just haven't found people who get it.
Yeah. I believe that what has been happening is a setup for the healing revival of God. And so what you touched on earlier about a lack of faith and the faith level, I believe that part of what's needing to happen right now is our faith, all of our faith level, every single one of us.
Yes.
We have to go to another level of our faith and dependence and obedience, on Jesus and his call. But I believe that the greatest healing revival is set on its way. And right now he's positioning people and he's repositioning people. And so it's really important that we obey him, So you got a taste of our conversation, and we're going to do something a little bit different this week. The interview is longer, and I'm going to post it at 10 a.m. Central Time. And then I'm going to repost it later. We're going to do our Zoom private conversation with Jeffrey Fazl. We're going to do it at 8 o'clock at night Central Time on Thursday, which will be 11 a.m. Sydney, Australia time for Jeffrey Fazl. So it's a different time. I wanted to try this, and I also wanted you to experience him personally. So if you're able to do that, it's the Zoom link. I'll put it here in the private chat. Invite friends to become a part of this Facebook group that want to be on that Zoom link. because I'm wanting it to be for our community. And so I'm excited about it, and I know that God's going to use it.